And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to welcome you again to Franklin High School and Howard Gamble Stadium for tonight's home finale between the Nolensville Knights and your Franklin Admirals. Now we ask that you please stand and remove your caps for the presentation of colors. Tonight's colors are being presented by the Franklin High School JROTC Color Guard. And now, singing our national anthem, the Franklin High School Chamber Choir.
Check, check, check. You got me?
Yes, check.
You just tell me when we're ready, Kerry. Go? Okay. And we are live here at Franklin High School, just underway here at Howard Gamble Stadium. Senior night just concluding here. I'm Jay Johnson alongside Kerry Thompson, and welcome in Coach Jason Tigert tonight doing the color. Welcome in, Coach.
Thanks. I appreciate you having me.
Two teams here with going in totally opposite directions. Franklin much improved, hadn't showed up in the win column yet. Nolensville coming off a big overtime win over previously unbeaten Page 2 weeks ago, and this is Fitzgerald on the jet sweep to the right. He'll pick up about a yard.
Well, Nolensville for sure having a great season, undefeated, and like you said, with that big win over Page, momentum really going in Nolensville's favor.
Yeah, 8-0 for the Knights. They knocked off Page, who was 7-0 2 weeks ago in overtime. Here's the first throw of the night. It is broken up and knocked away.
Talking with the Franklin coaching staff, they felt good about tonight. Felt like they could be competitive. They've been in so many games, with 4 losses, touchdown or less this season. And so third toughest strength of schedule in the 6A classification. So they feel they could be very competitive even with this 8-0 Nolensville squad.
And they have been in every game this year. Just can't get in the win column yet, but hopefully tonight's the night. Here's a deep one over the middle. It is up and broken up.
Great defensive effort by the Admirals secondary there.
Kia Hamilton coming across to knock that one away, and it's a quick 3 and out.
That's what you want to see from this Admiral defense, who's been steady all year long. The defensive side of the ball has been a strength for Franklin, and that was showcased there in that first possession.
Admirals defense coming off a great showing 2 weeks ago at Brentwood. Held Brentwood to 7 points. Just unfortunately couldn't find the end zone. Lost a heartbreaker 7-0. But a good 3 and out to start the game, and the Ads will take over 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line. Sophomore Brewer Wilson comes on to run the show at quarterback. Again, we've brought it up multiple times this year. Lots of 10th graders out there in key positions in this offense and defense. High snap on the first one. This will be, I believe that's Cooper Jordan on the carry.
Number 14, Cooper Jordan on the carry.
Franklin's offense has to find a way to sustain some drives. They don't have to score the ball every single time, but they need to be able to flip the field and give that defense some rest.
Jordan getting the start tonight. In the backfield with him now is number 30, Bradshaw Clem, the freshman. Jordan again takes it off the right side, lowers his shoulder and gets a couple of yards there. And he'll pick up about 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. Finds room on the left side this time. He's got a first down across the 30 out to about the 32-yard line.
Looks like Franklin's committed to establishing the run game tonight. 3 consecutive runs there.
Nico Amato came up to make the tackle, but it's after the first down, so the Ads have a first down out at the 32-yard line. And, Coach, there it is. You just talked about sustaining drives.
It's so important. Yeah, like you said, you do not have to score every possession, but you can't string together multiple three and outs.
The first pass of the night is complete out into the flat, but nothing doing. In fact, he'll probably lose a couple of yards.
Nolensville has a very experienced secondary, starting 4 seniors.
We were arguing earlier during warm-ups, Coach. Do we think Nolensville's got the look of Kentucky out there or Duke?
I think they lean a little more Duke to me.
So a loss of 3 on that first down play, 2nd and 13. And Wilson will go to the air again, looking, throws. This one's batted down.
Nice job by the Admiral offensive line giving them time, but that defensive front for Nolensville will be able to get their hands on the football.
Taylor Ween knocked it down, and you can see why, the 6'5" defensive end.
Yeah, he really makes them go up front. Talking with the Nolensville staff before the game, they were talked about just his impact both on both the run and the pass.
We got single coverage at the bottom, but they'll go over to the short side of the field. It'll be complete. That's Gage Wilson. And he's going to have a nice game, but be well short of the first down. And for the first time tonight, we'll see Kia Hamilton to punt. Kia Hamilton set a punt for Franklin. Kicks away, fair catch called for and made at the 35. And that's where Nolensville will begin their second offensive possession of the first quarter.
Nolensville throughout the season has been more of a pass-first type of team. However, with Samson Johnson, 4-year starter at running back. And so they're a team that they do like to pass. And speaking of that, here's Samson.
He'll try the left side and pick up about 3, maybe 4. And that one's going to call back. I didn't see it. There's a flag down over on the far sideline, and they got Nolensville for illegal formation. Had too many men in the backfield.
Nice break there for the Admirals.
So that backs him up 5 yards. It's 1st and 15 now from the 30. Back to the air. Pass out onto the far sideline is complete, and tackled immediately is Chance Fitzgerald. Sean Gacka coming up to make another tackle. He's already got 2 or 3 tonight. So they get the penalty yardage back on 1st down, and it's 2nd and 10. Fake to Johnson, back to the air. This one's caught, and a nice open field tackle there. Cooper Jordan.
Yeah, very nice tackle. Cooper sets him down, and by bringing him down there, you're 7 yards short. It really, shortens that playbook. Nolensville more than likely having to put the ball up in the air on 3rd down.
That was complete to the big tight end, Joseph Carano, 6'4". So 3rd and 7. Chance for the Ads to get off the field here. Pass is caught. 1st down yardage across the 50 down to about the 48. And that's going to be Chance Fitzgerald again.
It looked like Franklin tried to bring a little bit of extra pressure there. Nolensville picked up the block there very nicely to extend the possession.
Yeah, Thompson King coming on the blitz there. They'll go back to the ground, straight up the middle, broke a tackle, down across the 36, down to the 35. Goes Samson Johnson.
Yeah, there's showing his experience there, put his head down, hit the hole, nothing fancy, big gain.
And Nolensville going tempo now as they're really starting to roll, and this time Johnson shows a little power as he drags several tacklers down to the 26-yard line. Back to the air, and they got it complete out there on the far sideline to Northcutt. And he's going to be close and probably have the 1st down.
I think he's got it.
So Nolensville starting to show a little Tennessee Vols offense here. We barely have time to talk about the play, and the ball's being snapped for the next one.
Definitely playing with some tempo.
Back to the air, pass going for the end zone this time. He had a man and overthrew him. Fitzgerald had gotten behind Gacka on that one, but he threw it over his outside shoulder, and Fitzgerald was looking inside.
Yeah, it looked like a little miscommunication there. Be interesting here, 2nd and 10. Do they go back to the ground where they've had success?
It is back to the ground with Johnson. Flag goes down. Johnson gets down close to the 10, but again, there was a flag thrown by the linesman at the bottom of the screen.
Maybe a hold.
Usually in that area.
That's a big one early. 2nd flag on Nolensville. I think for Franklin to have success tonight, they've got to win that category.
So the penalty of 10 yards ends up being a lot more. That ball was down close to the 10. Now they're back at the 30. Walt on a roll. Now he's chased. Gets away from one man, drops the ball. Ball's on the ground loose, and I think it went out of bounds on the near sideline. So Kobe Walton got away from one man. The second man knocked the ball out of his hands, but another break for Nolensville as it bounced out of bounds.
You really don't have a play for 3rd and 25 in the playbook typically. So it'd be interesting to try to get something where they can take maybe a stab at a long field goal.
Pass over the middle, in and out of the hands of Dylan Northcutt, incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down from the 38.
So that's probably going to be the punting unit from here. Looking at 55, would be a 55-yard field goal. Yeah, it's the punting unit.
And we're going to see Reese Miller to punt. As my old color man Salty would say, it's 4th and all the way to Las Casas. And this one's going to go out of bounds. We'll see where they're going to mark it. And here goes the process of the official walking up the sideline. And it looks like it's going to be around the 8-yard line.
Well, big break there with the penalty on Nolensville there on that 2nd down. Defense comes up and makes a big play to, like you said, make it 3rd and long. And Franklin Admiral offense hopefully can put something together.
So they'll spot it about the 9-yard line. So the ad's backed up here. Play clock down to 4. They just get it off. They'll go straight up the middle. Looks like Rocco Panea.
Back to the run for the Admirals. Really looking to establish that. I don't know if that has something to do with this experienced secondary of Nolensville.
So Panea picks up about 8.5. So coaches will take 2nd and 2 all night long. Back to Panea off the left side this time. He's across the 20, out near the 25. He's got a 1st down.
As I mentioned earlier, it's absolutely critical that the Admirals are able to piece together some drives, string together some 1st downs, keep that explosive Nolensville offense off the field.
Getting 6 on the play. Game's good for a full string 1st down, 1st and 10 Franklin from their own 24-yard line.
Back up the middle with Panea. He's out to about the 34. Maybe gets 5 more yards.
Jaden Wyatt and Tyler Rose on the stop for Nolensville.
I actually heard Tony Romo a couple of weeks ago on the CBS broadcast say any offensive coordinator will take 4 or more yards on 1st down.
Oh, without question. It just opens up the playbook.
Keep it on the ground again, across the 35 to the 36. This time it's going to be Cooper Jordan. Tyler Rose brought him down after a gain of a couple. Now we got 3rd and 3. Straight up the middle, 1st down yardage again, Cooper Jordan.
Offensive coordinator, Coach White, seems to have found something he likes.
And we got a Nolensville player down. Looks like Jaden Wyatt that's down, the linebacker. So while they tend to Jaden, we'll step away. There's no score with 2:42 to go in the first quarter. Jaden Wyatt was the injured player. He is slowly making his way off the field on the far sideline. Meanwhile, it's 1st and 10 for the Admirals at their own 38-yard line as they started deep in their own territory, moved out closer to midfield. They're going back on the ground to Jordan. He's across the 40 to the 41, where he's taken down hard there.
Good positive yardage again.
Jordan picks up 3 on the play, 2nd and 7. As we approach the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. No score here at Franklin. Jordan again off the left side this time, gets a couple of more.
Back in kind of a familiar territory that the Admirals found them in, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
This time they'll go up top. It is tipped and knocked away. Trying to go deep for Lucas Young.
Great coverage by Nolensville. It was a good ball. One of those 50-50s, could have probably went either way. Well defended. I like the call. Lucas Young, extremely talented wide receiver that can athletic and sometimes make those types of plays.
And like we'll say a lot, just a sophomore.
That's right.
So Kia Hamilton back on again. 2nd punt of the night. This one headed towards the sidelines. It's going to bounce out of bounds right at the 32-yard line where Nolensville will take over with decent field position once again.
I think for the Franklin to be successful tonight, at some point the defense has to make some type of huge momentum type of play, like a pick 6, something like that, a big takeaway. It'd be huge momentum for this Franklin squad.
And this time it's a man loose on the far sideline. That's Zion Tamasaka.
Yeah, a couple missed tackles there leads to a big gain for Nolensville.
So 1st and 10 for Nolensville, and here they go, showing tempo again. Back up the middle, breaks one tackle. He's in the secondary, and he'll be wrestled down right at the 1st down marker. He's going to be about a yard short, maybe.
Very physical back. Looking to initiate contact.
So 2nd and 2 now. Johnson's back in the lineup, but they'll go out here into the flat.
Ooh.
North cut.
That's coming back.
And he's hit hard on the near sideline.
We're going to have a hold on the wide receiver for Nolensville. Right in front of the official. 3rd flag for Nolensville.